This is part 2 of my Nicu hill. So I ended up staying in the hospital for 3 days after my twins were born. We wanted to leave after the second night, but the team felt really hopeful that twin B was going to come home on the third day. They also let me start breastfeeding him that day. He was tolerating oral feeds, and so we felt like I should stay to establish breastfeeding and then hopefully bring him home the next day. The next day was an absolute disaster. We thought we were bringing our baby home. They were getting all the boxes checked to bring him home, or so we thought. 5 p.m. rolls around and they tell us that they never did his hearing screening, that there was no one there to do the hearing screening, and that he would not be discharged until he had the hearing screening. And so they sent me home with one baby. It was not a happy day. There are no pictures of the going home outfit. It was awful. In addition to that, my pharmacy was already closed, and so I could not get pain medication that night. So my first night at home with one newborn baby, I was in incredible pain. But let's judge moms that don't visit the NICU enough. The next morning, we still didn't have my pain medication. It was a Saturday, and the pharmacy didn't open until 11. Rounds at the hospital were at 8, and we thought it was important for my husband to be there, and so my husband went to the hospital to be with baby B, while I was alone with twin A with no pain medication 3 days after major surgery. My mom was on her way to help me, and I sent her to the pharmacy to get my pain medication because I was in a lot of pain. And when she got there was a sign on the door of the pharmacy that said that they had a staffing issue and they would not be opening until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I did eventually get my pain medication, but I ended up going about 24 hours at home without it. So by the time I got it, I was in incredible pain. Also that day at the NICU, a new neonatologist came on who I have great respect for, no disrespect to this person. I did not feel comfortable discharging my baby. He stayed for another night. He ended up being in the hospital for more than a week, and every day we woke up thinking that we were bringing him home, only to learn that there had been some kind of setback and that he would need to be there for at least another day. On the day that his discharge was finally scheduled, I went in and the woman at the front desk did not recognize me. So after my baby being in the NICU for over a week, I had to introduce myself to the woman who works full-time at the desk, and I was humiliated. What I missed out on during the first 8 days of motherhood has haunted me for 2 years, and it will haunt me for the rest of my life. There are a lot of reasons that a mom might not be visiting the NICU every single day.